In today's video, we are going to explore best Friedrich Nietzsche's quotes about attitude and managing internal conflicts. Let's get started. Distrust all in whom the impulse to punish is powerful. Distrust all those who talk much of their justice. Can an ass be tragic? To perish under a burden that one can neither bear nor cast off? The case of the philosopher. Dancing in all its forms cannot be excluded from the curriculum of all noble education. Dancing with the feet, with ideas, with words, and, need I add that one must also be able to dance with the pen? Danger alone acquaints us with our own resources, our virtues, our armor and weapons, our spirit, and forces us to be strong. Happiness is the feeling that power increases, that resistance is being overcome. Happiness, being able to forget or to express in a more learned fashion. In war, personal revenge maintains its silence. Is it better to out-monster the monster or to be quietly devoured? It is impossible to suffer without making someone pay for it. Every complaint already contains revenge. Learn to laugh at yourselves as one must laugh. O my brothers, am I then cruel? But I say, that which is falling should also be pushed. Objectivity and justice have nothing to do with one another. O great star! What would your happiness be if you did not have us to shine for? One must need to be strong, otherwise one will never become strong. Only individuals have a sense of responsibility. Perhaps no philosopher is more correct than the cynic. The happiness of the animal, the thorough cynic, is the living proof of cynicism. Precisely the least, the softest, lightest, a lizard's rustling, a breath, a flash, a moment, a little makes the way of the best happiness. Rather perish than hate and fear, and twice rather perish than make oneself hated and feared. This must someday become the highest maxim for every single commonwealth. Remorse. Never yield to remorse, but at once tell yourself, remorse would simply mean adding to the first act of stupidity a second. The growth of wisdom may be gauged exactly by the diminution of ill temper. The snake that cannot shed its skin perishes. The will to overcome an emotion is ultimately only the will of another, or of several other, emotions. There's no defense against stupidity. War has always been the grand sagacity of every spirit which has grown too inward and too profound. Its curative power lies even in the wounds one receives. We are so fond of being out among nature, because it has no opinions about us. What is not intelligible to me is not necessarily unintelligent. When one has not had a good father, one must create one. When you look into an abyss, the abyss also looks into you. You lack the courage to be consumed in flames and to become ashes, so you will never become new, and never young again. Please let us know your favorite quotes from these best Friedrich Nietzsche's quotes about attitude and managing internal conflicts in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.